What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Not doing too bad myself. But there's just a little topic. We're back at it again with a bit more FernBus. And a bit of news, you know, and a bit of information which has kind of made me want to make a little bit of a video towards the Xbox Series S side of things when it comes to this game. Now, of course, the PS5 and the Series X are getting 60 frames, whereas the Series S is only getting 30. Now, that definitely raises concern with me. Now, I know probably a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, what doesn't raise concern with you when it comes to FernBus? But this is going to be a bit of a problem. Now, if we take into account the new engine, we take into account the AI, the pedestrians, the public, the sort of general environment in the more built up areas, if you're starting at 30 frames, you're it's going to be absolutely, in my opinion, I think it's going to be horrible. I mean, I don't think we're going to get any more than about 20 frames when it comes to these built up sort of dense areas. I mean, of course, there's that sort of custom AI slider and pedestrian slider and all that sort of stuff, but that robs you from the experience, because you don't really want to be driving around on an empty, barren map, you know, with no traffic or anything like that, just to be able to run the game. You know, I feel that that's going to be a very, very big issue. You know, not only that, but it's how that sort of topic is being handled. A lot of people have been asking, a lot of people have been mentioning to the developers, Fabian, and sort of questioning and querying as to whether we can see any sort of gameplay footage or performance from the Series S. And the short answer to that really is no. We're not going to get any footage, because the general attitude towards the Series S consoles from him is not very good. Claims that the Series S isn't a very good console at all. Now, in my opinion, I feel that the Series S is perfectly capable, more than capable, of running this at 60 frames. With the likes of Microsoft Flight Sim and games like that, which the Series S can run, I feel that it's a bit of a lazy sort of approach from the developer, not really pursuing and using and trying to get the full potential out of this console for its player base. And that, in my humble opinion, just speaks volumes about the developer that we're dealing with. Now, of course, for the Series X and the PS5 players, you haven't really got too much to worry about, because, I mean, you're supposed to be getting this 60 frames, and I'm sure that it'll look and run nicely, blah blah blah. But then, like I said, there's that element of the Series S consoles, which a lot of people have, and I feel that I don't think it's very fair, especially with how people are being responded to, especially how people are being treated when they're asking genuine questions surrounding the Series S topic. Now, if we look into it in a different way, you think of how demanding this game must be in order to be able, you know, for it to be able to run. I mean, we've seen the likes of Tourist Bus and FernBus for console, and well, more so for PC. It can be quite a physically demanding game, hardware demanding game, and I think that's just down to the optimization, personally. But for Series S consoles users, I think we've got a bit of a problem on our hands. I feel that, like I said, I feel that the developer hasn't really put an awful lot of time and care and attention into trying to get the most out of that console, and unfortunately you're going to be stuck at 30 frames. And with everything going on within the game, new engine, everything like that, I really think that the Series S is going to struggle. And that's not the hardware, that's not the console's fault. That's just lazy development on their part. They're not interested in pursuing it and making it easy, you know, making it look nice for the Series S. They're just focusing primarily on the X and PS5, and it does make you wonder why they even bother bringing it out on the Series S, if that's the sort of general attitude that we're dealing with. But yeah, again, it's just money, isn't it? It's just money. I feel sorry for anyone that is, you know, highly anticipating playing this game and you are a Series S user. But the likelihood of it is the fact that you're going to be comparing this to somebody that's playing on the Series X or the PC or the PS5 for that matter, and you're not going to be getting the same experience. You're actually going to be getting a far sort of like worse off experience, and a lot of people may agree with me, a lot of people may disagree with me, but you know, for 30 frames, being in these built, densed up areas with a lot going on, it's gonna struggle. Anybody that knows anything about that knows for a simple fact that this game is going to struggle. For 30 frames, like I said, in the built up dense areas, you're going to be looking at about 15-20 frames, and it is going to look awful. Now, a lot of people have been asking, a lot of people have been digging around and trying to find some information, trying to get some form of, you know, idea as to what this game is going to look like for the Series S, and yet we're still to see any form of video or console build, you know, surrounding the Series S. We've only seen supposed X gameplay, Series X gameplay. What does this mean for the game? Well, a lot of the stuff that we speak about in these videos, a lot of the things that we do discuss, majority of the time is through past experience. You know, it is through almost somewhat of speculation based on our experiences so far. But to sit here and see that Series S's are getting 30 frames instead of 60, it definitely raises a few eyebrows, and I don't think it's going to be a fair, fun experience for Series S users. I think there's going to have to be a lot of substituting, you know, a lot of dialing down and trying to kind of get this game in its bare sort of basic form for it to at least remotely run or even look remotely nice, which I feel is a massive shame for really what the console is capable of. You know, let me know down in the comments section, guys, what your thoughts are. Are you a Series S player? Are you concerned about this? You know, it's definitely something that a lot of people have come to me, and a lot of people have requested me to sort of make this video. If there is any information that does pop up about it, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But from what we can tell and what we can see, 30 frames for this game, it's not gonna look good. It definitely isn't. Definitely isn't. Which is a real shame. It is a real shame. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. You all take it easy, you all stay safe, and hopefully I catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.